My dear collective, welcome to another music channelings. Right now, we're doing the first one of the list, which is this song that's playing in the background. It is Liberian Girl by Michael D. Jackson. Okay? And because of copyright, we're gonna keep it short. Okay? By Liberian Girl by Michael Jackson. That is the song for this reading. So I have done a past one. I think that was like years ago when I used to do like automatic writing. Okay. Um, I don't do that for the music channels anymore. It's for a reason because it takes a lot of time, and if I get a lot of messages within a day, I'm only human, so I can only do so much. Okay. As I used to say, this reading is different from that reading, but if it resonates, it will be linked down below. I got this tune on the 6th of 11th. Okay. Virgo Sun, obviously, because Michael Jackson is a Virgo Sun. Okay. 1987 could be relevant. 2012 could be relevant. Okay. And then Cancer Moon, channel message. And 777, channel message. Okay. So like I always do, or at least lately, just look up Virgo characteristics. I'm gonna just keep it very short right now. I'm gonna just go with the first three. Virgo characteristics are very practical, analytical, and hardworking in nature. They tend to be perfectionists. There we go. Okay? Cancer Moon characteristics, same thing. They're deep, emotional, sensitive, strong, intuitive, and nurturing in their nature. Okay? So you could have these placements, your person, make it make sense. Let's pull some card. Basically, this is a very essential, this is an admiration type of reading. You're dealing with a masculine here, but whomever you love, because you guys know I support everyone. All right. This person has so much admiration for you. You could come from a different country or ethnicity. You could be a different ethnicity, nationality, or come from a different country than your this person that's admiring you. Okay, Liberia, like I said, could be relevant. You could be from Liberia. Your person could be from Liberia. You could be Liberian. I remember when, I don't know why, but for some reason, a lot of people on Instagram thought when Michael did this song that he was talking about I can't even pronounce it, but a Liberian. Okay, somebody that works in the library. So some of you guys could be book smart, work in a library, right? Or they do. But Liberia is a country in Africa. Okay, so let's keep on moving. But yeah, they have a lot of admiration for you. I feel like they never felt this type of connection with anyone but you. The characteristics you have could be very admirable. Like I read for the Virgo Sun or the Cancer Moon, or the fact that you're from a different country or nationality. Maybe you have some sort of exoticness to you that makes this person feels like so enamored by you, right? But yeah, this is like an admiration reading from this masculine or whomever you are thinking of dealing with collective. So yeah, we got 6 of Wands. This person here, they don't feel successful. Okay, they want success with you, but I feel like they don't feel good enough for you. I feel like they feel like you are out of their league. Okay, but this person still want to like make an effort, want to at least make you notice them. Okay, even though they don't have any type of like chance to get with you, they still want you to notice them. I don't know, maybe they're gonna write you a song. They know you're an empress that is above their league. They know you're an empress or feminine that is somebody that's very guarded, very protected, very literally or spiritually. So they know they can't come to you with some bullshit. They know they can come to you on some bullshit. Okay, they need to come to you with some sort of high quality type of offer if they want to offer anything, but again, they don't feel good enough regardless. This reminds me of like the Kendrick Lamar song. Basically, you're their wish fulfillment though. You might also reject their offer. They're aware of this and they are also counting on this, because again, you still are out of the league in the eyes of this masculine here. But in Kendrick Lamar's song Poetic Justice, he said, I think the Drake one was the one that said this. So he says I'm gonna switch up some words because it's not appropriate, but basically he says, dude, man, don't approach her with that Atari. Dude, that ain't no game. Homie, I'm sorry. Okay, so basically, in the essence of that, somebody could also be Gemini or Scorpio that you're dealing with collective, or they have Scorpio Gemini traits, or you do. But yeah, somebody knows they can't really approach you with how they're approaching everybody else, right? But again, this person knows this. They also know that you're out of their league, but they still want you to know something about you. Noticing them is like good enough. This person might be acting very impulsive, very irrational, right? But I kind of feel like somebody is like, this is do or die. This is now or never. Whether you accept them, reject them, they just want you to notice them. It's kind of like, shit, I don't care if she don't accept this offer, see me, I'm gonna just try it. Just give me 5 minutes, 3 minutes, right? Yeah, so this person is like, shit, let me do this. Now I will say this though, this person, they are expecting or will accept a heartbreak, because again, the energy here is this: they have admiration for you, they are in love with you, they have a crush on you, and you're out of their league being an empress. Okay, a Taurus, Aries could also be relevant, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine. They will accept the pain. Okay, this is not something they're stressing over. If you reject them, if you don't want to deal with them, they don't care. If you just see them, I feel like it would be good enough. Will they be hurt? Sure, but is this something that they're gonna exclude? No, I feel like they're even counting on the fact that you're gonna turn them down. Okay, this is not somebody that's gonna be like sad or depressed over you, have anxiety. No, because they already been through the phases of like not having a time or a chance with you. That's why they're acting in this impulsive way, where it's like, I don't care if my heart is broken, I need them to see me just once, notice my offer just once, even if I get rejected. This person is very determined. Now, okay, message. Okay, should I read a little bit of the lyric? If you don't know, I love me some Michael Jackson. Somebody also has a counterfeit. A counterfeit? Let me Google that up. Oh my lord, I can't even. Okay, so somebody guys, this person is a counterfeit, made in the exact imitation of something valuable with the intention of deceive or defraud. Maybe not. Okay, this means being fake, being a copy. So this person is a fake they're a copycat. Okay, so the person that admires you, they could be a fake person or a copycat. A counterfeit refers to something that mimics or imitates genuine truth to deceive, such a false teaching, false prophet, or insincere act of kindness. Let's pull some cards on that, okay? Because what the heck is happening? What is that all about? Okay? I feel like I've heard this word before. It could be like a fake soulmate. A fake soulmate, a fake twin flame, a karmic twin flame. So somebody that's supposed to be your twin flame or soulmate, but they are the fake one. They are the false one. They are the copycat. They're mimicking the real one to come get close to you. This is the one that admires you. Okay, so for some of you guys, if you get approached by this person with this one time, one chance, right? They are a counterfeit. I don't know how you're gonna notice this, but they are a fake one. So, or they're trying to copy the real one. This is not for everybody. This is for somebody, probably just 1 or 2 people. Okay, that just message just came through. So yeah, this person here, what's fake? Either they're trying to mimic your person or they're just a copycat. This person here, they could be an orphan, or they could be feeling left behind, abandoned, or this could be something they're gonna come in with, like I've been alone all my life, ain't got nobody, right? I've been abandoned,
low battery,
I've been abused. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Listen, this person, if it's a fake one, this person have no intention to leave you behind, because what I mentioned before, it is a one-time shot from this soulmate, right? An authentic one that's like, I just want to shoot my shot, and I know they're probably gonna reject me, but it hurts more if I don't try, right? This is not that person. You have also, for 1 or 2 people here, a fake one that's gonna try and shoot their shot as well, but they're not gonna give up. They're not gonna take no for an answer. So they're the one that's being weird. That's the fake one. That's the copycat. Okay, the first soulmate, okay, that's the one that's gonna, they respect your boundaries. Okay, I'm also kind of this kind of reminds me of like being a fan. You can be a fan of somebody and all you want is the goodness of that person. For the counterfeit, they don't really give a fuck for the goodness of you. They just want, they're being selfish though. They're only thinking about themselves. Okay, so for instance, the first one would be like, I'm gonna try my chance, even though they feel like it's impossible. At least they tried it. You turn them down, they're gonna be like, I respect that, leave you alone, right? The counterfeit, they're gonna be like, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna be persistent. I'm gonna be resilient. And you're gonna be like, well, I already said no. Okay, that's the difference between the counterfeit, the fake one, and the real one. Okay, hopefully I'm making sense. Okay, but anything else for the counterfeit message before we move on? This is the type of person, they're like in their head, they're also living in their own illusion. They could also be in jail, right, or in prison as well. This is the type of person, they like don't see anything else but their reality, and that's fucking dangerous. Okay, your advice card dealing with a person that's a counterfeit of that nature. So we're gonna move on to something more lighthearted. Okay, collective, if you're dealing with a counterfeit that is unhinged, remember you're blessed and you will be at peace. Okay, also remember to stay confident as well. Because this person a little bit on this counterfeit is a little bit unhinged. But let's move on. Okay. Jeez. Liberian Girls. I was supposed to read the lyrics. Okay. see here. Oh my god. You came into my world. A love so brand new. Liberian Girl. He came and changed my girl. He changed me, girl. A feeling so true. Just like in the movies, but lovers in a scene, and she says, "Do you love me?" And he says so endlessly, "I love you, Liberian Girl." I love this. I mean, shit. I love Michael Jackson. I love his music. So yeah, you're somebody that came into this person's world. There's definitely differences. Aside from nationality, ethnicity, country-wise, you're also somebody that's very unique. Okay, it doesn't really have to be that you're from a different country or different nationality or ethnicity. It could just be like you or somebody that is not like everybody else, right? They just make this more like neutral of a message. You're very unique. You can be somebody that, instead of being, you have your own personality. You don't go with the norm. You could be somebody that like a norm breaker, if you know what you know. You could be like a spiritualist instead of like a religious person, and that quirk, that mannerism, that uniqueness is what they love about you. They admire the fact that you're not like everybody else. Okay, no wonder they admire you. They have a crush on you, they're in love with you. I love this. Okay, anything else for collective when it comes to this song? So we got 4 wands in 4 of swords, but 4 wands could also be relevant. 4 wands is basically when you're gonna get into a relationship in terms of being long term. So you can move in together, have plans for the future. You're more serious, okay? I feel like it's the beginning stage of a relationship, okay? So for some of you guys, you will get into a relationship, okay? Even though like you're gonna reject them, there's gonna be a chance where you're gonna be like, you know what? Let me. But I will say this with the disclaimer: it's not the same as dealing with the counterfeit. It's more so you reject this person, or you're gonna be like, I don't want to, right? But then something's gonna change your mind where you're gonna like connect with that person again. So it's kind of like you're gonna reach out to them and be like, you know what? Let me see what's up, right? Different from the counterfeit message, where it's more so like they're gonna try, and you're gonna get more annoyed to going on like this person's fucking unhinged and crazy. That's a different type of message. Okay, the first one is more so approach you. You're gonna be like, I don't think so, or maybe not, but something's gonna change frequency wise. Where you're gonna be like, fuck it, let me just give it a chance. And for a lot of you guys, long-term relationships, moving in together, making plans, becoming more serious, right? Making this a successful relationship. Okay, so I love this for you guys. Also, something about the intimacy being 10-10. Okay, the love is, I'm gonna say this: when you already have emotions for somebody, and when you get to that, how do I say this? That chapter, it amplifies. Okay, like when you are in a healthy relationship and you love somebody for real, right, and you connect, and the emotions will already, it kind of is similar to when you become friends before you become lovers, right? The love is more stronger, it lasts longer. Okay, that's my personal opinion. I feel like you'd have that type of connection with this person where it's like, they already liked you from the beginning, even when you guys weren't nothing, right? And over time you grew, and then you build this connection, and when you get to the intimacy part, it's gonna just be like a fireworks. Okay, I don't know why that's relevant, but that's relevant for somebody. I feel like you will not even expect this, or this will not even cross your mind. Maybe because they're not your type. That could also be relevant, because I did say there's some sort of difference which makes you unique, whether it's where they're coming from, how they grew up, how they look like. And you don't think that, maybe this is why you reject them as well, because they don't look a certain way, they don't believe a certain thing, or they don't dress a certain way. But then you're like, fuck it, let me just try. And you see that they have much more offer than just what you see on the outside, because they already like your outside, right? But you might be like, I don't know if that's my type, right? It could be as weird or as simple as their height difference. Maybe you're like, oh, they're very sweet and everything, but you don't like their height, right? And then you're like, let me let go of this height situation and try it out. And you'd be like, you know what? The height difference doesn't disturb me as much as it used to, okay? I could be that in the situation, okay? You guys could be like Tom Holland and Zendaya, okay? I think that's it though for the cards. We're about to add some initials, and you're gonna wrap it up. Somebody could also be a philanthropist as well. All right, I know that's right. Yeah, we are into charity. All right. For some of you guys, there's some sort of difference between where it's like you're white and they're black. Okay, I don't know why this is an issue in 2025, but it could be something of this nature where it's like you don't really date black people or you don't really date white people, but somehow you, right? That could also be relevant. I just got that message right now. All right, so. We got NN in terms of initials, SEPAD, and again, ENRRLATATLENIEDHEOCH, and a black letter. And I feel like the black letter is linked to like you guys being from, different social economical status in life. Different in terms of ethnicity, nationality. There could be like a long distance relationship, difference in belief system, morals, values, things of that nature. There's definitely dating involved, and I feel like you guys are just opening it up for a new chapter. Now, for the counterfeits of it all, I'm gonna say this: they could be so unhinged that they might be abusive, emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally. Okay, so just be mindful. But you guys got like a advice card, so remember that for the counterfeit people. Okay, but not it's like this, like 1-2 people. Okay, so please. So we're gonna just read a little bit here. So somebody's last name could be Tate or something about eating. Maybe you're a great cook, or that could also be a sexual reference if you know it now. Okay. I'm seeing a reap what you sow. So somebody's ready to reap the benefits of what they have been sowing. So them mustering up the courage to approach you, make an offer. It's finally time. They're finally about to take things into action. Okay. Something about retail. Somebody could work in retail. Somebody could work at Lorry's. Okay. I'm gonna look that up. I feel like that's like a fast food chain in America. On that note, somebody could be American. It sounds like a fast food chain or like a bar. So based on Google, Lori's is we got a place in Montreal, Quebec. We also got a place in Stockholm, a place so we got a cultural center in Stockholm, a cocktail bar in London, UK, a restaurant in Quebec, Canada, a bun, a Chinese boutique, or what's it? Yeah, a Chinese boutique in Amsterdam, a restaurant in Copenhagen, a food delivery place in Madrid, Spain, a coffee boutique in Toronto, Canada, a bar in Germany, Lubeck, a gay bar in Washington, D.C., and a coffee bar in Canada. So we got Canada, we got United States of America, Germany, Denmark, Amsterdam, Madrid, the UK, Stockholm, and we're gonna leave it as such because the phone is not cooperating. So these places could be relevant. If it's not the places, it's definitely a bar where you eat, etc. Okay. So we see here something about panna cotta is relevant. Okay, a lot of food references there. So something about somebody's teeth. Maybe somebody has great teeth, or maybe that's the issue, right? Their teeth is not perfectly symmetrical, and you're gonna be like, nah, get some braces, but then you're gonna be like, fuck it, okay? So let's see here. So somebody's name could be Nara, Sarah. Somebody could feel down, or somebody will feel down, and I feel like it's the counterfeit type of message. I'm seeing here a car. Somebody has a great car, or somebody will pick you up in their car. Or they might flash. Something about their grandma, Nana, okay, or number 7 could be relevant. Either their grandma likes you or have something to say, or number 7 is relevant, okay, then number 7. Something about Zanzibar, sanitizer, okay. Something about real, maybe they do videography, maybe they are a YouTuber, okay. Something about light, maybe you're not gonna eat too much food, or you like to eat light when you go on dates or something. Okay, something about feeling sane, or not feeling insane, or they feel insane, or I don't know. I do feel like there's gonna be some sort of nervous reaction when the dates will take place, right? But there's some sort of like duality here. Like if somebody's like stressed, anxiety, even if it's because of the date, you have the ability to make this person feel calm, okay, or vice versa, okay. Somebody has like a calming factor to them. Collective, we're about to leave it as such. I don't have the cards where I do like the timeline, okay, the numbers of it all, and we're gonna leave it as such because I'm tired, okay. Thank you for stopping by, and see you in the next reading. Obviously, if this won't make sense, maybe the other message will make sense. It will be linked, okay. On that note, thank you for stopping by, Collective, and see you in another reading.